Time for another fun casserole idea. This is a cabbage roll casserole. Now I do love cabbage rolls, but sometimes I have a really hard time rolling them up in the cabbage, and the cabbage is falling apart and I'm getting all that beef grease all over my hands. Well, this is a different way to make it. This doesn't involve any rolling. It involves putting chopped cabbage in a casserole. I'll show you how to do it. Let's start by browning a pound of beef with a chopped onion and a tablespoon of minced garlic. Time for our herbs and spices. Half a teaspoon of parsley flakes, teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of paprika, half teaspoon of Italian seasoning, teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper, and a little red pepper flakes. Stir and cook a couple minutes. Next, we need a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, a can undrained of petite diced tomatoes, and a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. Stir it well, turn it to low, and allow it to simmer for a few minutes. In another pan, we need to melt a couple tablespoons of butter. I've taken a whole head of cabbage and I chopped it up into 1-inch pieces. Let's add that to the butter. I'm gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes. Now you need to add a cup of cooked rice. I'm just using the pre-packed, already cooked Uncle Ben's rice. Add it to that meat. And add that cabbage too. We're gonna mix it all together. Dump that into a casserole dish. I'm gonna cover that with a bag of mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna cover it in some tin foil, and then I'm gonna cook it at 350 for 40 minutes, and then uncover it and cook it for 15 more minutes. It looks absolutely wonderful. Cabbage roll casserole. Yummy. It is all the flavors and textures of a cabbage roll, but not all the hassle. What do you call a place that only sells cabbage dishes? Gas station.